So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jack the car up, but what we're going to do is we're going to put it on ramps, starting with the rear and then jacking the front up. That way I can put the ramp on that side. The reason why I have to do that is because this car is on coilovers and it's extremely low to the ground, so I can't fit the jack under it. So we'll get started on that. So the tools needed to complete this job was one oil filter. I used a Fram TG6607, a 3/4 inch socket, a 3/8 inch drive ratchet, a couple of jack stands. I also used a couple ramps off camera, a jack, a oil pan, and then also a at least a 1 gallon size of oil. Now I want to go ahead and pop the hood, and we'll put the hood prop in. Now the hood prop is propped. This is your oil filling spot right here on the top of the valve. We have a do the oil filter on the bottom, and we have to do the drain plug. So let's go ahead and get underneath the car on the passenger side and undo that drain plug. So I went ahead and put some jack stands underneath the car so that way I can access that oil filter and oil drain plug a lot easier and put my pan under there. So we're going to roll under there and get that drain plug off. So taking our 3/4 inch socket with a 3/8 drive ratchet, we're just going to put it on there and make sure we're going in the right direction. Once that jumps loose, go ahead and loosen it up the rest of the way here. Sorry if you can't see this, I gotta catch the oil at first. Alright, there we go. It's kind of nice to be having the car tilted a little bit so that way it can drain right out real easy. We'll let that continue to drain out there. Alright, now you can go ahead and put the oil drain plug back on. Now to do the oil filter, it's under the intake, and you can see it right there. It's black on this one. We're going to be replacing it with a Fram filter. So we're going to go ahead and undo that, and you'll have some oil coming out on the bottom. You might get on the ground, but just clean it up after, and then we'll install a new one. Okay, I went ahead and prepped my new oil filter, and that way I can do the transition as fast as possible. Now, let's try to get this off with our hands. Oh, I'm getting lucky, this one's coming. Alright, so it's going to make a small mess. Good, good, good. Old oil filter out. And then we'll drop the new one in. Now you do want to put a little bit of oil into the filter, and you want to put it around the rubber seal so that way it doesn't get stuck for the next time when you take it off the vehicle. That way it's nice and easy to get off like this one was. And now I'm just trying to screw it on. There we go. started. And what's nice about these frame filters is they have that rubberized coating on the edge of them. Gives you a little bit of ability to torque them down a little bit with your hand. Now that we got the new oil filter in there, you can see it right there. We'll go ahead and fill up the oil. Alright, so go ahead and take the oil cap off. And I like to put a little napkin down on the side, that way, in case I miss, it gets caught with the napkin. And see if we can hit this. Good so far. So we're going to put in about 4 quarts to start. This is a gallon jug, so it has 5 quarts in it. About there. I gotta stop this. Oh, we have about 2 quarts left in the jug. Let's finish up about a quart. Check again. Alright, we're about a quart left. Go ahead and put the cap back on. Clean up any oil mess if you spilled. And then go ahead and lower the vehicle. So I got the car down off the ramps. It's on level ground, and we're running at about 33 pounds of oil pressure. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the vehicle off, let it sit a minute, and then we're gonna check the levels on the oil. Okay, so with a napkin or a paper towel, grab the oil dipstick, lift it up, wipe it clean once. Once you wipe it clean, you can see here, I'm going to put it back in, go back up, and you can see that we have oil all the way up to the full mark, nothing more, and that was about 4 quarts, so I think 4 quarts is exactly what this one took. I think we're done here, and if you could, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.